Back now on Triad today, always glad when we can spend a few minutes with some of the good folks at the city of Winston-Salem who work so hard behind the scenes. And fortunately, we get to see them in front of the camera on Triad today, but they do so much work behind the scenes to help everybody and improve quality of life. With me right now, special guest. Well, on the far right, of course, our good buddy Pat Pate, city manager in Winston-Salem, and he brought along a special guest who's next to me, Erica Palmer. She's a public art project planner, and we're good to see both of you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Pat, let me start with you. Let's talk about public art. There's something called a public art commission that a lot of folks maybe don't know about. Is it unusual for a city to have a dedicated staff to take care of public art?
It really is. It's a unique part of our city of Winston-Salem. We are the city of arts and innovation, and arts is such a big part of what we do as a community. And so having a dedicated staff person to this and a dedicated public arts commission that's actually working to beautify the community is a great asset that we have. And we're really lucky to have Erica with us.
Right. Now, Erica, why is it so important to have a focus on public art?
Well, public art just tells the story of our community, the past, present, and future, where we want to go, where we've been. It just it makes a stronger, more beautiful community, really. And
a lot more than beauty, too, I want to get to in a second, but in my feeble mind, before I forget, there's something I want to ask you. The commission, I want to circle back to that. Give me a couple examples of some projects that had been approved and implemented by the commission.
Well, one that I'm really proud of that happened right when I started the job was the 5 Royales mural. It's in the Downtown Arts District on that corner of Trade and MLK, and it celebrates a band that a lot of people didn't know about that was local to Winston-Salem, the 5 Royales. So now people are learning about this band, about their history. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
And it's also just a really beautiful mural.
How are these murals and various public art pieces, how are they funded?
Well, they actually come from the city occupancy tax on hotel rooms. So that's where that money came from, but sometimes they also come from the county for earmarked funds for some new buildings, and then other times we actually have some federal funds as well.
Well, that's neat. Now, are there any new projects on the horizon that maybe we don't know about yet? Or
we have a ton in the works, a few that are under contract. There's going to be one at the Rupert Bell Park that is going to be on 2 basketball courts and the Steel Pavilion, all celebrating Chris Paul and his legacy, NBA star.
Wow.
And hometown hero. And also one on the 6 Cherry and Trade parking deck that is a very big call, and we have already over 115 applicants from all over the country.
Wow. I mean, how does somebody, we don't want to get into the weeds on this too much, but how does somebody in a different state or even in North Carolina say, hey, I'm an artist, I can do a mural, I can do a sculpture, or whatever? Do they just go to a particular website or to find out if they can do something? How does that happen?
Yeah, we post our opportunities online, but I also post them onto our websites that are specifically for public artists. So we do a lot of recruitment efforts to get artists that are very qualified for these jobs.
Now, let me ask you a personal question, and then I'm going to go back to Pat. Who or what led you to an interest in art?
Well, I'm from Winston-Salem.
I know that.
And I've always loved art. I really think it's because of my education in the school district that I just had great art teachers and had a passion for what was around me, and so I continued to study that.
Did you paint? Did you sculpt?
Yes, I did a lot of things.
Me too, but
yeah.
we don't want to talk about that.
Photography, painting, I even went to grad school for it.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yep, I draw now, but really my passion in life became more about serving artists and helping them find other opportunities.
Pat, let's wrap up with something here, because I want to come back to the beauty part of this. Certainly quality of life issue, but this is almost like an economic development thing too. It really goes to the whole issue of quality of life, public art, right?
Absolutely. It's such a big economic development issue for our community, and that's why it comes out of our occupancy tax, because people come to our community just to see the art in our community. And so things like the 5 Royales, we were talking about that mural before we came in here. It is such an important piece of our history that people don't understand, and that people will come to see that. That's right by our entertainment district. People are coming there to go to see other concerts, to see some of the other restaurants and breweries and things in the area.
Right.
It really drives economic development.
Well, and everything goes in a circle, right, Pat? Because if people that are coming here to work in new industries or jobs, we've had a boom in that, they're deciding where they want to live, and this can be a factor. Up
Absolutely.
on screen, cityofws.org is the general website. You can also go to cityofws.org/1267, right? Mm-hmm. That'll get you some more specific information about this. To Pat and Erica, thanks for all you guys do.
Thank you so much.